if it was up to Texas, we would have 20 kids in the national rankings. I mean,
Yeah, 20 out of 100.
Oh yeah, we would fight like hell for it. Yeah, no, we're very passionate. Texas is one thing we have going on right now. Obviously, we have a lot of talent, right?
Yeah.
Each year we're going to have anywhere from 50 to 70 Division I players. That's
Sure.
counting guys that go from JUCO on to Division I. But we got a big exodus. Right now, like a players leaving the
Sure.
state and stuff like that. So I think right now we just kind of like when we don't see a kid that's here that's not ranked on the national side or whatever the case may be, we're like, okay, like are we going to lose this kid? Is this kid going to go to this school because he feels like the only way he's going to get ranked or get seen is if he goes out of the state of Texas? Like you look at the 23, like I was working on some Texas rankings. Out of the 75, I think about 15 of them are out of the state now. So like we're getting a lot of people leaving the state to go to schools. So I think that you got to look. So it's like right now there's a mixture of that. Us thinking we should have a whole bunch of kids in the national rankings. We got a lot of talent, but
Sure.
Let's be realistic. We can't have 14 kids in the national ranking.
Yeah.
Top 100. That's nuts. But yeah, I mean, we're very passionate. I love it here. I love it here, but
we know, Ani.
But it's a different animal. Ronnie been here, so the craziness. It's different. Like even TCU camp, you got Adidas, Nike people, like you got everyone just roaming the courts. It's different, but I love
vouching for their guys.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because the way I look at it is the one problem I would say, or the one thing I see, the way I look at it is in California, like you said, most populous state. So when I do my Cal High Sports Top 100, which we've done for many, 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 many years. And it's like, okay, there's probably should be 10 guys in there, right? 10%.
Right.
And it's like some years there might be 12, some years 9 and 8. The only problem I see with the rankings now is we're not telling people or giving perspective how good the class is.
Yeah.
So, like, in some classes, you have Jabari Smith, Chet Holmgren, and Paolo, like those three guys. So those three guys, one of those guys would be number one easily in another class, like 223. I just go out, put it. Any one of those three would be number one in 223 easily. You know what I mean? So in some years, you have, guys that would be much lower or much higher. And in Chelsea, I think about your year all the time. In that year's 07, 08. So 07 was an awesome class, Ani, like deep, awesome. There was 40 guys that could have been McDonald's All-Americans, and it was just a great class at that time. Some of them did okay, some of them did. Aaron Gordon, OJ Mayo, Kevin Love, I could go on. But Xavier Henry was a really good young player. Like, oh my God, good young in 9th grade. He went to Nike camp and everything. But when he got to senior year, everybody's like, well, he can be a game changer. And I was like, guys, he's top 3 in this class. In 07, he wouldn't be in the top 12 because they didn't. Every class is different. Right. That was my point. But we're treating him like a top 3 player or like a, but I just didn't think he was that good. Nothing against him. He's a good player, but he wasn't Derrick Rose, OJ Mayo, and Aaron Gordon and Kevin Love. He just wasn't. But again, so we don't give it no perspective of how good the class is, or is that a great class, a bad class?